Hey guys, Jason Graciano here. Just finished getting it in at the gym, and I was listening to something that was amazing, so I wanted to pay it forward and pass it on to you guys. And it was about solving problems. During these times, I know there's a lot of people that are going through what they think to be problems, and their current situations is the things that you're going through right now, whether it's on a national level, locally, or within yourself. So I was listening to something in my headphones when I was working out, and I wanted to share it because I thought it was really good. It was a great approach, and it's something that I've done in the past. I've heard this many years ago, and I thought I'd share it with you. So the first step, if you have a problem, we have to get better at solving problems and finding solutions or remedies to these problems that we're having. And one of the things is super simple. You're not going to find anything earth-shattering, nothing groundbreaking, incredible. So you take a piece of paper. You take this piece of paper, you fold it in half, you draw a line down the middle, whatever it is you want. You take a white, clean sheet of paper, and you write down on one side, problems. And you write on the other side, on the right-hand side, you're going to write solutions. And on the left-hand side, now you're going to start writing down, and you're going to list what is your problem. Start with one. What is your problem? Identify it. Write it down. What are the things that you're getting stuck with? What's this problem that you're experiencing? Once you write it down, ask yourself, is that it? Is that what my problem is? Is that everything? Because if you're going to go on to the next side, which is finding solutions, you want to make sure that you actually diagnose 100% what the problem actually is. A lot of people, they tend to play only in the surface. They don't go dig deep down inside and see what is the actual root of this problem. So find out what is the problem. Then on the right-hand side, I'm going to give you 3 questions that you can ask. And the first question is, ask yourself to be able to find the solution or the remedy to this problem is, what can I do? That's the first question you want to ask yourself. What can I do? What can Jason do? What can you do to be able to find a solution to this problem, to be able to find a remedy to this problem? What can I do? You always want to focus on the things that you can control, not the things you can't, the things you can control. So what can you do? And start listing these out. Okay, number 1, I can do 1, 2, 3. I can do this. I can do that. Whatever it is. Number 1, number 2, number 3. And then after you review them and say, well, this is not going to work, and I don't know if I take this approach, it's going to work. Once you've exhausted all of those and realize that you still have this problem, well, I'm gonna ask you to ask yourself the second question. Second question is, what can I read? What can I read? It's possible that somebody somewhere had a similar problem to the one that you're facing right now, and they might have spent months, years, or maybe a lifetime trying to find a solution to this problem. And maybe they wrote a book. In today's day and age with technology, you can go online and find out what's the best book for XYZ. Just Google it or ask Siri or find out. There's tons of resources available. What can I read? How can I get myself better in this particular problem? How can I find a solution? All right. And once you've done that and you've read the book and you still are stuck, well, question number 3 is, who can I ask? Who can I ask? Who around me in my circle or not in my circle, in my network, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or wherever your network is, maybe previous coworkers or people that you just associated with or done business with, and maybe they've had this problem. Who can you ask? Maybe they have experienced this and can give you one-on-one, whether it's coaching or a little mentoring, or maybe it's a quick answer. But who can you ask? And think hard about that. Maybe look through your phone and look through your contacts and say, hey, maybe this person can help me with that, or maybe this person can help me with this. One of the things that I want you to make sure you do or not do is don't skip all the way to step number 3. Don't go ahead and ask someone first. Don't take shortcuts. It's very simple to just go ahead and ask someone, hey, can you help me out with this? It's not the mentality you want. It's not what you want to do, because what you want to create is the discipline, and the muscle of solving your own problems, being able to find a solution to your own problems, accept the responsibility for where you are. Maybe you took a misstep and you're in a bump in the road, or you're in a rut. Well, you got to accept responsibility. You can't just expect somebody to dig you out of that all the time. But after you ask yourself, what can I do? Number two, what can I read? What can I go out there and read? Take some notes, write down what you did, what worked, what did not work. And when you get to step number three and you can review your notes with this person, and you find someone, hey, listen, coach, I was able to do this, I was able to do that, and I was able to do this. I read this book, I read that book. I mean, I've exhausted options. I don't know what else to do. Can you please guide me, tell me what it is that you would do in this particular situation? And you realize that if you're asking the right person, you're gonna find a pretty good answer. And this reminds me of back in my career, I've always, whenever I've had a difficulty or a problem or something, whether it's in business or in personal life, I revert back to this. I found out, what can I do? What can I do right now? And what can I do for the next 2 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe 6 months to be able to get myself back on track or do whatever it is that I need to do? And then look for some resources. What books can I find? What workbook? What video on YouTube? What workshop? What seminar can I attend? What can I do? And then finally, go to a mentor, go to somebody that you respect, somebody that you know has been through a similar situation, and ask them, hey, can you help me out? I've done this, this, and this, and this. People are always willing to help someone who has already tried to help themselves. All right? So that's my quick 6 minutes into how to solve a problem.